Hey, you're tuned in.
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
Hey, yo! You are now watching PNN Polished News Network. You dig?
Do you want to be polished?
You are now watching PNN, the Polished News Network.
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
Do you need to be polished?
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
You just gotta be polished.
PNN!
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
Polished News Network.
Polished News Network.
PNN.
PPN.
PPN.
PNN?
Polished News Network. Look at the Jordans. Look at the gun. This is all cap.
Yeah. Okay.
Polished News Network.
3 out of 5 grandmothers approve.
Hello, everyone. This is your girl, Alicia Marie. This is PNN Polished News Network. It's all about business owners, all about entrepreneurs. So tag all your entrepreneur buddies and friends. We have a very special guest tonight. If you know any authors, tag them as well. So I'm super excited. But yeah, get the tagging. Tag everybody. Tag all of them. Everybody. And then especially if you went to Trimble Tech High School, tag them. Tag all of them. I was trying to do it real fast and I kind of ran out of time. Usually that intro was long enough, but I was like, man, I can't get them on here. So yeah, so tag, share it onto your page. This is going to be a very, very fun interview. I'm super excited about it. We've been trying to lock this in for a few days. And so we finally, both our schedules worked out to where we can have this conversation. And so you guys can dig deep into her book. So I'll introduce her in just a second. A few housekeeping things real quick. You guys know we do the business reel. If you want your business advertised in the business reel, we're going to play it every Friday. So now I'm going to start playing the business reel at the end. So after we complete the interview, then I'll tell you guys what's coming up as far as interviews and different shows. And then some of the people that I've already interviewed, they have different events coming up. So I want to share that with you guys at the end. So that way you guys can write it down and you'll remember it because it's a lot of stuff going on this weekend that I want you guys to try to attend or go show your love. So yeah. So we'll get into that in a minute. We'll show the business reel at the end of the interview. So I don't want to hold you guys too long. So I want to introduce to you guys, like what they say at church, introduce to some and present to others. Some of you may know her, some of you may not. So yeah, so this is my girl, Erica Gentry. Y'all give it a round of applause. I'm gonna have to get the clapping sound on here. Hey, Erica.
Miss Hicks.
How are you?
Hey, everybody.
Good. Let me see. Let me get these comments up here. So you guys can ask any questions and stuff once we dive deep into it, and I'll put it on the screen so you guys can see. Look, they blow it.
It's the hood. Hey, blowing at me.
I thought this was gonna be fun.
Yeah, yes, uncut raw footage.
Right.
We serving you straight.
Right. So listen, ma'am. So I did not know that you were like diving deep into like being an author. And so once I saw it, I was like, we gotta talk.
Yeah. A lot of people like, what? Not the clown. Because I've always been Yeah, that always been the fun time. They didn't know I was really smart because I play so much. But
Yeah.
come on now, I got smarts now. Real talk.
Yeah,
Everybody.
so tell us about let me show everybody this picture of your book. Let's see if I can get this pulled up right quick.
That's my baby.
And so it's called Overshadowed. Now listen, I need to know what this book is about. The plan was to get the book first, then talk to you. But then I saw something you saying about New York, and I was like, well, let me get her now.
The book signing, but I got you though. When you showing me love, I got you.
Yes.
Yep, I sure do.
Okay, so the book. Tell us a little bit about it without too much. But I gotta know. I can't wait to read it.
You gotta be ready for this book. It's a common hood story, but the way I present it to you, it's in a way that people really don't. You know, some people like to sugarcoat it. Some people like to give you just enough. I'm telling you just how it is. I'm bringing you into a world that some people are really scared to talk about. The situations, it's like common. The main story is it's called Overshadowed because it's a story of a woman trying to chase her dreams, but she's overshadowed by the struggles that come with growing up in the hood or being in the hood, your environment. She got all the talent in the world. It's just her environment overshadows that. Just like the majority of the people we know, it's a cycle. You know, I'm telling the story, but the story is just so good. The twists and the turns. You just gotta. I'm telling you, when you read it, you're gonna fall in love with these characters. I'm telling you.
So it's like a collaboration of, is it like pieces of your life and just other people's life?
Yeah, pieces of my life, my peers. The main story is it's about my friend. He lost his life. And I just was always so amazed. That was the first one I lost. I was just always so amazed to see like a boy. His name is Eric, by the way. They call him Easy. He had so much talent, but then he lost his life at 22. And it's like, come on, man. You know, and that's what pushed me to the point. Like, this story need to be told, and it need to be told right. And the reason why I wrote the book is because my best friend, he passed as well. Rest in peace, Lil Neil. He was locked up, and I wanted to give him a story to take him away from being locked up, to bring him into the hood. Because I heard, like, if you're in prison, you read books to take your mind, like it take you to different places. So I wanted to bring him back home. But unfortunately, I wrote the book in 2014. He never got to read it. He passed in 2015. He was struggling with cancer.
Wow.
So that's why this is my gem. This is my baby.
Wow.
It means
Yeah, it sounds interesting, and even like the cover of it looks like, okay, this book has like pain and you know what I mean in it. I was like,
that's what I was
yo,
aiming for. That's exactly what I was aiming for. A dark book because I wanted to see like how would it look on the shelves with other books at Barnes and Noble. Like I know this dark, gritty book is gonna stand out and have people like, what's going on over here on Overshadowed? That's exactly how I wanted it to be. Yeah.
wow, that's awesome. And so it's like, so you said you wrote it in 2014,
I wrote it in 2014. Then I was sidetracked. It's just been a lot going on because I'm not a saint. I've been going through trouble myself.
right?
And I decided to clean up my act since I got another chance. I was facing 20 years in TDC this whole time.
Oh
Nobody,
wow,
yeah,
I
I was
didn't even
facing,
know.
yeah, and I ended up getting probation. So I looked at it like I got a second chance to do something. So I'm gonna go about it the right way. I don't want my kids to see the street side. I want them to see like you can hustle in a good way, you know. So that's why I brought the book
Right.
for them so they can see like, okay, my mama, so and so, so I can too.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. And so like your kids, how many kids do you have?
Three,
Three.
three, like
Three.
one of them.
Okay. Huh?
I said three,
What'd
but
you
I only
say?
like one of them. Ooh,
Hey,
yeah,
the other ones
three.
must be like teenagers.
Yeah, the big one and the little, the oldest and the youngest, but the middle child is she acts just like me. But I love all of them. I'm just kidding. I love all of them. And my
Yeah,
songbirds keeping me here. I love them.
yeah, yeah. That's funny because I was I think somebody posted that the other day about how many of you guys like really like your kids. Like at what age did you stop liking them? And I was like, it's got to be that preteen age to where you just be like,
When you see you in them, it's like,
yes.
oh, hold on, wait a second. Is this the final round? They act just like you when they turn into teenagers, and it's like your mama get the last laugh because it's like, yeah, she finally get what she gave me.
Hmm. Yeah, then my mama say that she'd be like, "Ooh, payback, payback." I'm like, I was a good
Yeah,
child.
don't do too much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool. And so how long did it take you to write the book? Do you remember? Did it take a
I
few
remember.
months or
You ain't
like
gonna believe it. It
years?
took me 2 months. Two
2
months.
months?
2 months. Every day, I ended up getting in trouble, and I ended up at my mama's house. Every day, I would wake up, even in my pajamas. I get on the laptop and I sit on the porch, smoke. Everybody used to just pass by. Look at you. What you doing on the porch? I'm writing a book, and they'll laugh. But they didn't know in 2 months I was gonna have an actual copy of a book. Like, I'm not playing with y'all. I'm gonna write a
That's
book.
fast.
They
That's
walked
super
my dad
fast.
2 months. I just took it chapter by chapter and told it like exactly how I knew. Like, by this time, I'm gonna have to talk about this, this, this. It was pretty easy once you set that outline. Just go for it. You know?
Yeah. And so when you were writing it, I know different authors are, different. Like you said, you just got on a laptop and just went with it. But did
Mhm.
you have to like make a some type of diagram for something like people's names, or did you use real names, or how do you remember like who's who and all that good stuff?
Yeah, I had a diagram. The people in real life, I associated them with the character. I didn't want to put their name out there because it's like some personal stuff, and I just kept
Yeah,
it with that. I kept it with that. Like Eric, and I can't. I don't want to ruin it, the twists and the turns, but the people that really know us, they'll know exactly who is who. But it's like the
yeah,
story is so good that you will feel like you know everybody, even if you don't know my people. You'll feel like
right,
you close. Yeah,
right.
I
And so
just like you said.
you said, like you said, you didn't want your kids like to know like the hood side. What hood side is that? Like what
Uh,
side? Like
I'm
South
from look at
Side, Eastwood. Oh, okay.
not your typical author at all. Unless you got goals in them. Yes, I'm not your typical. It's hard to fake it. I can't fake it. I got to give you exactly
Yeah,
what I am. My kids, I ended up, it's over now. I ended up, oh my goodness, I don't even want to. But what I did was so bad. It was good, like in the streets. But when it reached my daughter when she was in middle school, that's what kind of broke me. That broke me down.
yeah,
I cried, I cried, I cried. I'm the toughest person, but I cried so hard because I want them to look at me as mama, not a gangster or somebody who will hurt somebody.
right.
Damn. Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, I always appreciated that that you were who you were. You didn't like when you got around different people. You weren't a different person. Like
Yeah.
you, like you said, you was a clown. You was hilarious. So so
Yeah.
it's like we need that people just being genuine. You know what I mean?
You know what?
And
Yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off. Just
no,
the other,
go ahead, go ahead.
just the other day, I was praying. I really don't pray that much, but I was just like, God, thank you so much for letting me be me. Because we was talking about some people lose their lives, like they take their own lives because they can't be them. And since people accept me for who I am, and I think that is a blessing. I don't have to wear a mask or nothing. People know, okay,
Right.
that's or she gonna do this, or I just
Yeah.
feel so blessed that people can let me be me.
Yeah.
You know.
And I'm glad too that you said that, you kind of completely turned your whole life around. Like it was going one way,
Yeah.
and then you were selfless enough as a mom to be like, you know what? Like my kids are more important than all of this other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. It was bad. It was real. It was to the point where you're not gonna see your kids no more. And that's what I knew. Like, ooh, streets. I'm like my kids is what's keeping me here. I can't lose my kids. I'm kind of getting emotional right now. I was
Yeah.
almost gone. 20 years.
Yeah.
I was almost gone. Yeah.
And it's good too that that look, don't you start crying because I'll get the crying like.
I mean, they really did give me though a little bit.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
and like that how you put all of that into a book, and so it's like this is only the beginning because your story like not only is it like ministering to your kids, it'll do that for other people too that feel like they didn't have a chance, or you know what I mean?
Cool. Yeah, that's the cool part. Because there's been a couple of people. I wanna write a book. Can you help me write a book? Yeah, I can. I sure
Yeah,
can. Show them Fort Worth is more to Fort Worth than being murder worse. I hate when people say that
Yeah.
because I just
Yeah.
killers and we we got something nice and positive. We trying to bring the light to Fort Worth in a positive way, man. Now
Yeah.
that us old and for the birds, we getting older now, and it's just time to let go and show these kids which way to go.
Right. Or it'll be a whole generation of them, being lost.
Yes, yep.
And that's scary because then we'll be the person that needs help crossing the street, and they'll be like, throw something at us and drive off.
Like they probably was across the street. They done hot kicked all these kids something else. But it's up to us though, for real, to save them or at least to pave the way and show them a different
Yeah.
route. Because the only
Yeah.
thing they have music and the videos and stuff that they have right now, especially for the girls. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Somebody need
Yeah.
to show to do.
Right. Because I've never seen so much of that, like the pole and like being stripping, like being a stripper is cool now. I was like,
it's cool.
when?
It's cool now. Look at me. We supposed to strip club tonight. You hear me? Why am I faking on this? We supposed to go to strip club tonight.
Look, just don't tell the babies. Don't tell the babies. You grown. Don't tell them. That is funny. Now, so tell me what's coming up with Overshadowed. What's happening in New York? Give me the tea on all of it.
I love New York. I'm supposed to move, but due to the probation, they wouldn't let me move. But I'm able to have a book signing in Times Square. I can't wait to. But that's gonna be the moment. That's the moment that made me think that, like, yeah, you made it. When I'm able to set the table up and show them, I'm in the middle of the lights. New York is so motivational, inspirational. It's just so beautiful. I've been trying to get there for about 2 or 3 years now. I'm gonna get there. And a lot of people are buying it now, and they've been talking about a part 2. But I realized I need to work on promotion more. So probably the part 2 will come out next year. And I want to make a trilogy. So
I was just about to ask you that, like, because that's what it looks like. It reminds you of, like, okay, wait a minute. Surely the whole story wasn't completed in this one book. Like, what's next? You know what I mean?
Whew. I can't wait till you read it. Let me charge.
I can't wait either.
Let me charge this phone.
Because you know who you remind me of?
Who? I'm anxious.
What's her name?
Is she pretty?
We don't look like her. I don't want you to look her up and be like, I don't look nothing like her. You don't look like her, but her story kind of reminds me of yours a little bit.
Yeah, who is?
Miss Pat.
Huh?
Miss Pat.
Miss Pat.
She a comedian.
Oh, I'm gonna look up.
Yeah, because she got a book out too. Hold on, wait, let me see what this says.
She wrote a book. She a comedian.
Yeah, she's she's a comedian, and she wrote a book about pretty much her life, and it included like her mom and how she raised her siblings and how she got to the point she is now. And so I actually listened to it on audiobook. We had me and Joe, we went out of town, and so we was like, we ran out of all the podcast shows. So it was like, well, let's listen to this book he told me about her. And so I was like, she sounds like Erica, not like detailed, but just because she's funny. But then this is a serious serious book about the hood or whatever. And I was like, yeah, that's Erica.
Miss Pat. I'm gonna
Miss Pat.
Did she tell her story? I'm working on the audio book too. Did she tell her story in her voice, or did she have somebody else? Like, what you say? Because it sound like Erica. You gotta be her voice.
It's her voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool. That's dope.
It's her voice.
That's good.
And what's so crazy about it is she said that that she struggled with reading at a young age or whatever. But I was like, I think it would have been weird if somebody else was saying it because it's her story.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Oh my goodness, I fell out with my friend in Manhattan a little bit because he was like, "You need to let somebody else read it." That really made me, because New York people already think they better than us. We country, we this and we that. I was like, this is my story. Can't nobody tell my story like me. I saw it.
You
I
should
wrote it.
do it. You should do it
Let me
yourself.
tell it.
Yeah.
Let me tell
You
it.
tell it.
It's
You tell it.
it's so emotional though, man. That's what I think. That's what makes it so raw. It's real. I'm not just
Yeah.
reading about something through a textbook and trying to tell you. No, I live this. I'm trying to let y'all know what's really going on.
Right.
It's some
Right.
it's some stuff really happening to our babies. Some
Yeah.
kids really
It
ain't never
really
had a
is.
chance for real.
Yeah. I
Some
think
stuff
you
going
should
on.
do it. Your voice, because even like with you talking about it now, everybody will sit there like, what? And then what happened? You know what I mean? Because like you said,
Yeah,
can't nobody tell your story like you.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I think that'll be real dope.
That'll be dope. I just got
Yeah.
to get it together and stop being so nervous because my voice really been an insecurity for me
Hmm.
for a long time. I got a weird, raspy, deep, ugly. You know what I'm saying? My voice is something else. I'm trying
Listen
to
to who
get to
you
love
talking
it, you
to.
know. And
Listen to who you talking to. Deep voice.
we win it. I don't care what nobody
We
says.
win it. That's
Mariah,
okay.
T-Boz, we win it.
Yeah. Yeah, we win it. And you know
Yeah,
what? My other mom, my mother-in-law, she's a pastor, and she always says that people always think she's a man when she talk. But she was like,
yeah.
you know, you gonna
See,
you
this
gonna
Georgia.
stop what you're doing to hear what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
And so
Let me make
what
sure
he
this Georgia.
right. Okay, and Mighty Joe, that's
Yeah.
my husband. He said that you can do it, that you can
Thank you.
do
You're a
your
lifesaver
own
too.
voice. You can do your own voice. Read your book
Yeah,
on the audio book.
yeah.
Yeah.
You inspire. I'm gonna get to it tonight. I promise. You
Look,
making
you
me.
gonna wake up
You.
tomorrow and be like, I'm finished.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, boy. I'm gonna be like, Miss Harris. I mean, not Miss Harris, Miss Hicks. We go way back, baby. I know
way,
Miss
way
Harris.
back.
You hear me? We
Yeah.
go way back. I know point guard, Miss Harris. Y'all don't know. I know. I know.
This is funny,
Point
man.
guard.
Time goes by so fast.
They do. Yeah, I woke up with three
Um,
kids.
3 kids.
Yeah.
And so Casey wants a recap. She said, "Can we get a small recap of the of what you said about what the book is about?" Is that what you want,
It's
Casey?
about a woman. Yeah, it's about a girl trying to chase her dreams out the ghetto. I call it Overshadowed because she has so much talent, but like just like everybody else, if you become a product of your environment, she's overshadowed by the ways of the ghetto. She filed to the streets, she filed to the people, and it's up to her to make her way out. But you know the chances are against you. I'm not you against all odds. That's why I respect anybody who come from the hood and they make it, even if it's not a big goal like everybody. The odds are stacked against you, and this girl is really trying to make it, but it's not gonna work in her favor. Or is it? I don't want to ruin the book. Or is it?
I was like, wait, huh?
Or is it? I'm making a trilogy. I'm gonna do a trilogy.
You do a
But
trilogy.
you remember when you said the book was so dark and gritty? I want to do it like to where it ends up being pretty. Like I got it so black and dark, and I want the middle one to be probably like normal. And then the light one can be something like the light. I can name it the light.
Right.
Or whoever.
Yes, like you don't stay there. Yeah, it's like you don't stay there in the darkness. You come to the light at the end of
Yeah,
it.
you don't
I
stay in
can
the
dig
darkness.
that.
Different shades, different levels to that. Just because it started out black, you'll see the different trilogy. I just pray that my ultimate dream is that people look at it and they're like, man, we can make a movie out of this. And then people pay you like for the idea or pay you
Yeah.
for the story. That's what I really want. Certain celebrities like Jay-Z, they support black people. Beyonce. You don't even got to start that big. You can really start from your people and get it out the mud. You want to brag about getting it out the mud? Start 4 words. Then do 4 words.
Okay, I think I lost her. Let me get her back right quick. Let me get her back. So, guys, we are interviewing Erica Gentry. Hold on, I'm gonna send her the link again. Erica Gentry, the author of Overshadowed, and so this is. She said that she wasn't your typical author, and so I believe her because a lot of people aren't writing about the things that go on in the hood and how it affects everybody around you. I think we just talked about that at church. That's so funny. About how it affects everybody around you, and you're not, you know, you're just concerned with yourself. And so I like how she said that she turned her life around to hold on, let me see. Is her messaging me? Yes, ma'am. How she turned her life around, for her three kids. And so that within itself is inspiring as a mompreneur and an author. Is like you turn your life from something that used to be bad that could have pretty much ruined your life. This is all the stuff she just said for those of you joining in. Hey Gigi. Hey Mother Atkins, how you doing? And so that those are good points, and those are good things that we all can learn from her. It's never too late to turn around, but when you do turn around, do exchange the bad for the good. So her good was that she started writing, and I can't wait to read that book. And let me show you guys again. Well, we're gonna get her back on here in a sec. But it's Overshadowed right here by Erica Gentry. She actually has some of those books on hand. They are $20, and I know you can purchase it on Amazon. But I'm gonna make sure that you guys have her contact information, so that way you guys can get the book from her. I know that I'm gonna meet up with her to get a copy as well, so that way we're not behind when the second book and the third book comes out, because y'all already heard her say that her book signing is going to be in Times Square in New York. So the come up is real. And listen, I don't want to be behind and be like, I knew her, but I never read the book. No, guess what? I'm going to read that book. So her name is Erica Gentry, the author of Overshadowed. And so while we wait on her to come back in, let me see who's on here. Yeah, Casey, why I love reading. Let me see what she's saying. Why I love reading, so I want to know, LOL, what's going to happen? Yeah, so I was like, hey, what's gonna happen? What's happening? I need to know. Tell me a little bit. Because I'm the type of person, I go and I'll read like 3 or 4 books at one time, nerd. I'll read 3 or 4 books at one time. It's just like I love to read. So when I found out that she actually wrote a book, and that it pretty much was like pieces of, the life that she knew on South Side of Fort Worth, I was like, yeah, I have to get into this. So listen, while we do that, let's handle some business real quick. You guys, Cajun Joe's new video drops tomorrow night. So you guys stay tuned for that. He's actually been on vacation, trying to catch some gator. So look, check this out. So yeah, so he's been catching some gator. So we're gonna drop his video tomorrow. All right. And so some other things. I'm gonna go ahead and do my housekeeping things while I wait for her to come back on right quick. Okay, so a few things happening this weekend. Here it goes. Come on. Jube's Smokehouse. A lot of y'all know. I interviewed Jube's. He's actually in Stop 6 area. He's having his anniversary this weekend. It actually started tonight, and it's going on. He's gonna have some food and some vendors and some live music. Saturday it starts at 11 a.m. And then Sunday, I know he told me that he's gonna do all soul food. So if you guys want to stop and get a bite to eat, check out the vendors. I don't know if some of you had an opportunity to actually become a vendor. But yeah, so that's something exciting that's coming up this weekend. And also something that's coming up this weekend is True Praise Spiritual Church 16th church anniversary. Pastor Deetra Hicks, Administrator Deacon Joe Hicks Sr. It's going to be this Sunday at 5 p.m. If you want to dress like us, we'll be in cobalt blue. Some people be in navy. we already know how they go. And white. And so you guys come out. Pastor Roy is actually going to be the speaker for that. So that's going to be awesome and exciting. So if you guys are looking for a church that you need to attend or that you would like to attend, then, get with us. We can send you the information. I can actually send this flyer to you personally. 440 Shelby Road. That's in Everman, Texas, 76140. So don't forget to be there. Check it out. And also, let me see what else we got. So Unique Beauty, my bad, Unique Beauty Hair Studio. That's Renee Ellis. I interviewed her actually Monday. The days are just running together. So she's having a pop-up shop at her beauty salon / studio. So you guys check her out. And I'll be posting that all next week until the day of her actual event. But yeah, also, so I'm going to play the business reel. If you guys would like to be a part of this business reel, it's $25. I play it every Friday night, every Monday night. Now we're going to be on Mondays and Friday nights. So I'll make sure you guys get with me about that. And also, if you're interested in learning more about Canva, I'm actually going to do a Canva class, one-on-one class coming up in the next month or two. I need to get my schedule together in order to do that. And so, and also we're going to have a huge business function. We decided on a date in September for that. So PNN will be sponsoring that event, and we're going to be partnering with the author Demetria Brown. So that's going to be exciting. It's going to be a panel of different entrepreneurs and business owners. So you guys on different topics, so you guys be able to learn stuff, get free stuff. There are going to be vendor opportunities. There's going to be some great food. Y'all know I love food. So business reel, check it out. All right. That was the business reel. If you want to be a part of it, let me know. Now, before I let you guys go, a few things coming up. We're going to have Erica Gentry back on for part 2 of her interview in the next few days. So I will keep you guys posted on that so she can elaborate more on her past so you guys can get an idea of what she's been through and then how it links to the book. So I'm super excited about that. I'm always excited about entrepreneurs and business owners and people who just, step out and just say, hey, I'm not going to deal with the hustle and bustle of corporate America. God gave me these gifts. I'm going to use them and spread across the world and also make money while doing it. That's the way. So things coming up real quick. So we're going to have family reunion episode. And what's so crazy, even with me going to 2 days out of the week, Mondays and Fridays, I'm still filling up way too fast. So we're going to push the family reunion episode to June. And so that's going to be, I'm going to get some of my family members, Harris, Rozer, side of the family. The Harris side is my mother's maiden name, of course. So my grandparents, my grandfather, his side of the family. And we're gonna also do. And then I remembered that I have some entrepreneur family members on the Liggins side, which is my grandmother's side of the family. So I got to get with April and a few of them so we can chit chat about that. And then the riser side is my dad's side of the family. So I'm gonna get with them and notice I'm saying that we're gonna do it, and I haven't talked to anybody, but just be like, please do it, please. So they'll do it. They love me. All right. And so we're actually going to continue the growth mindset for the remainder of this month, for the month of May. So check PNN page. Even the Bible talks about renewing your mind. And so once you start thinking that you can run your business and that you can be successful doing this, it's like everything else lines up with that. And don't forget to add the prayer and the affirmations to it, and you're good to go. Also, we have some on-site interviews coming up, and it's actually next week. I call him the coffee guy. His name is Justin, and Dr. LaToya Smith actually bought a few of us some of his coffee, and it's so difficult for me to drink Folgers now because I'm hooked on this coffee. And so we're going to go on site, watch him make the coffee. He's going to talk to us about the different things and equipment he uses. I have no idea. I just love coffee. I love drinking it. I don't know about y'all. And so that's exactly what we're going to do. That's going to be next week. So I'm super, super, super excited about that. And also we have an interview with Pastor Dietrich Hicks coming up. And so that's going to be a very exclusive, very like awesome, the bomb interview. So yeah, I'm super excited to talk to her. Some more. You guys will know about the church, know about, you know, her in general and everything that she does. She does so much for so many people, and there's not enough. I have so much footage of her helping people, and it's still like I don't have enough screen time to like show everything that she's done for people. So I just thank God for her and how he uses her. And so you guys will be able to ask her questions about running a church and having a heart for people and the pros and cons of, you know, being a pastor, all that good stuff. We're going to dive all the way deep into that. And so next week we have Justin, and then we have my girl, Jay Henderson, on the 24th. Jay Henderson is the one that makes these lovely, lovely, lovely pendants like this. She makes necklaces, and she also makes bracelets. And so it's the perfect gift for mothers and different family members, and I just love it. And it's affordable, and I mean it's just so neat. And honestly, her customer service, let me give her some props real quick. I don't know if she's watching right now, but her customer service is phenomenal. Do you hear me? Every time I've seen her, I have this, and I have one with me and Joe in it. I ordered a couple of my cousins some Mother's Day gifts from her, my mom a Mother's Day gift. I mean, I've ordered some stuff from her, and every time that I've seen her, she's smiling. She's super nice. And she communicates well. Okay, it'll be ready on this day. This is a good picture. This is not a good picture. You know, she's just awesome. And I think she should teach a class on communication, because even if she's not feeling well, or if, you know, she's not in the mood, I can never tell. And I know I could be quite annoying. And she's always smiling and, hey girl, here's your order. And then the way she bags up her books in the bag with her card, it makes you feel special. Like, I'm going to keep, what else can I order from her? Don't tell Joe that. But that's just my thought. It's just what, you know, I'll be thinking, whatever. Okay, so we're going to have her on the 24th. And on the 28th, we're going to have the great Lawyer Turner. He is a phenomenal vocalist. I've heard some of his music before. He performs live at different places. He has a full band. There's nothing like the full band. You can sing with a full band, and you have background singers, and these people follow you wherever you go. You got to be something great, because everybody ain't just following any old body. And so we actually confirmed his interview. So I'm super excited about. And in the month of June, right before, I think it's right before Juneteenth, the week of Juneteenth, I have a very secret interview coming up, and everyone knows this person. Everyone has heard of this person. You may have seen this person, and this person is raw, like raw. Give it to you straight. Don't care how you feel about it. And what this person says is straight facts. And I'm nervous and I'm excited all at the same time. Like my papa always said, it pays to be kind. And him and Joe are real cool. And so he was like, I'll do it. So I just gave you a hint that it's a he. But that's all. That's all. You're not gonna know who it is until the week before that interview. So I'm super excited about that. And so remember, we'll be on Mondays and Fridays at 8 p.m. So I'm gonna get Erica back in here so we can talk a little bit more about her book and everything. And so, Erica, I appreciate you so much for taking time out of your schedule to come and talk with us. And hopefully I'll have her book by then. So that way I can kind of read a couple of pages to y'all. Y'all want to hear me read? I'm the new black female Mr. Rogers. So y'all my neighbors. So we gonna do some reading. All right, y'all. So anybody else, if you are an entrepreneur, business owner, and you would like to be interviewed, you can send me your info to my email address. If you do send it through Messenger, I kind of suck at checking that. So yeah, send me an email. We can discuss it. Right now, all interviews are free. Right now, they're free. So get in while you can. So that way we can get your story and your products out there. And on this show, I don't claim to know it all. I'm learning it, still learning. And everybody that comes on here, I'm learning from them. And I'm taking it and I'm running with it. And we should all do the same thing. We should all do the same thing. If you would like to donate to the show, you can send it to the Cash App. It's the $, the $, Polish Elegance. This money goes towards different classes and different PNN events that we're going to have. It's going to go towards equipment. There's some things I'm trying to upgrade in so I can, give Joe Button podcast a run for his money. But, I'm far behind. What you said, Larry Reed? I'm far behind y'all, but I'm coming. So y'all all have a wonderful, wonderful night. I'll catch some of you guys at the Jubes, at the Smokehouse, Juice Smokehouse. I'm gonna run through there after choir rehearsal and get some Q, so I got to cook. You know what I'm saying? And then on Sunday, I'll see most of you all at True Praise Spiritual Church at our church anniversary. Super excited about that. So you guys come join us if possible. So I love all of you. Thanks for tuning in. Let me see who's on here so I can say goodnight to you personally, darling. Okay, I know my mom is on here. Mother Atkins is on here. Casey, my husband Joe is on here. Gigi, who else? I don't know why this thing be giving me a hard time. Show me who's on here. Yeah, so everybody else who's on here, thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll see you guys on Monday. All right. Peace out.